Yo, tell Andrew when they say, you really bad people and say, so. No, Joe. Alright, for be right, if we lift up back at that, they feel like a chatting pussy. I will say that one.
Welcome back to MyView TV, the people's platform, the home of undiluted news, reviews, updates, and your daily dose of entertainment. Don't forget to hit the notification bell, leave us a comment, like, share, and subscribe.
I don't bring nobody forward in your cheer for me. Everything what you see up my natural talent. Man, me tell you something. You see, when you know what to please the audience with, it's simple, me.
It's a new day, a new week, filled with new mercies, new blessing, and new opportunity for God to move mightily in your life. Wagwan, my people. Hope everybody doing okay. Hope everybody doing all right. Hold on a bit there. Me have something else to tell somebody. Be encouraged today. Put all your trust in God. Trials and temptation will come. Hurt and pain may confuse and doubt may fill your thoughts. Difficult moments may arise. Tears may even flow. But fear not. Let me say that again. Fear not. One thing is certain. You shall overcome it all. Because, why? Guess why? And I'm telling you why. Christ has always given us victory. That is wagwan right there. So, anyway, people, what the person thinks still the news? So, I just start right round our Westmoreland. A man was charged with possession of a prohibited weapon following the siege of a firearm in Bath District, Westmoreland on Saturday. Finally, we identified the old crosses boy. He is 33-year-old Sebastian Sharp, otherwise called Shabba of the community. Report reaching our news team from the Savannah Police that about 2 p.m., lawmen conducted a joint police military operation in search of Sharp. On approach of the team, Sharp ran inside an unfinished building where he allegedly removed an object from his waistband and attempt to conceal it. He was accosted and the object was retrieved. And guess what, people? It was found out to be a pistol. But all them police are big and four-fold though. On the left down at the station for go for wanted man and no say the boy have gun. And make your boy reach in a life. Tell me how that makes sense. Tell me how that makes sense. Anyway, paper God told me God. Because the next police them get the chance to step on this roach and they must step on it. A construction worker has been charged with burglary and assault with intent to rape following an incident in his community of Gardentown, St. Andrew on Sunday, March 19. Charge, yes, coming to rape a boy. 22-year-old Giovanni Roach, a violent bang, Gardentown in the parish. Report reaching our news team at about 12:15 a.m. A woman heard strange sound coming from her bedroom and went to make checks. So she was sleeping in the living room. She was allegedly accosted by Roach, who held an ice pick to her neck. Then there was a man in there. Anyway, people, let me tell you about this story. Roach also reported to remove her shirt and use it to cover her mouth and attempt to remove her underwear, but was unsuccessful. He fled the scene. Hold on there. Come like one big pad like the panty. And must that. A report was made to the police and Roach was nabbed by lawmen during an operation at his home on Tuesday, April 4th. He was subsequently charged following an interview. All the police say that, you know. All them police are biggie, I'm a fact. So no man really tell me so she couldn't find nobody for angle at the bangle fear. If I evil give somebody rankers and tell your brother they say your angle a bangle fear. Me know, man they do it. You understand? Just not me. But anyway, people, St. Thomas Magan. 3 St. Thomas men were charged with shop breaking and larceny stemming from 2 separate incidents in Morant Bay in the parish. The incident report happened between Thursday, March 30 and Friday, March 31st. Charged are 28-year-old Ricardo Miller of Tapland District, Port Antonio, 22-year-old Robert Napier, a businessman of Prospect District, and 20-year-old Kemar Wilson, a student of Church Street in Morant Bay. All them about is supposed to go underground. Every single one of them. 3 to be exact. In the first incident, a woman reported security locked her business place at about 7:50 p.m. on Thursday, March 30 and left. When patrolling the area at about 3:20 a.m. the following morning, lawmen discovered that the establishment had been broken into as the grill was removed and the front door pried open. The owner later confirmed that the items were stolen. Shortly after the first discovery, Police received information from a woman that her business place was broken into. On the arrival of the officers, it was discovered that the culprit had removed the locks to gain entry, cutting open several game boxes, and made off with 500,000. A concerned resident saw Napier communicated with two men who went towards the building earlier and pointed him out to the police. He was apprehended and housebreaking implement were found in his possession. He was arrested and taken into custody. He gave a caution statement implicating his co-accused. Man decides to watch that man. Me alone not take charge. Miller was arrested on Saturday, April 1st, and Wilson turned himself in the following day. All three men were charged and are slated to answer to charges on Friday, April 14th in the St. Thomas Parish Court. As soon as they reach out there, they're going to make some people get them pictures so they can't see it. So don't need to worry yourself, you understand? Speaking of picture, look on this boy, a picture writer some people. Dead boy. This boy is a dead boy. I'm going to tell the people them something. By any means necessary, don't make him turn in himself. Don't even make police catch him. Slap him away. That is what we want to do. Let me tell you about him now. Police in St. James are seeking Jermaine McKenzie for questioning in connection with the recent gun-related activities in Flanker St. James. McKenzie, otherwise called Gio of Flanker and Salt Spring addresses, is being asked to report to the police. Hey, look at the from the police. Slap one team get slap away. Yo, gunman, anyone there? Look for him and slap him away. Anyone knowing the whereabout is being asked to tell me. Yes, me I be gonna tell me. Nobody tell the police. Remember, good say they want a better Jamaica. And they cannot get that to the police. You understand? The gunman them in the comment section and raid because they want to find out which part him there. So they can chop off him big toe and slap out him head back. You understand? So the police them come pick up your body. Them only can tag the little toe. Yes, man. That is what them say. You understand? So me I beg you a favor. Do the right thing. Tell me, so me can tell the gunman them which path to go locate him. Okay? Me say, people, man dead round the road.
God, that's it. I can't believe that that's it. And I told her, this man, you see me now?
Me say, people, if I don't sure about nothing, I am sure about this. Him dead with him belly full. Say what I said, I mean what I said. You know me already, and now take it back. Watch me can move on with the news. 5 Burger King employee accused of stealing nearly $10 million from the Harborview branch has been charged. The employee were charged by the fraud squad detective with several counts of larceny as a servant, conspiracy to defraud, breaches of the Proceed of Crime Act, and engaging in transaction involving criminal property. The 5, including a supervisor, were each offered station bail in the sum of $400,000 and are to appear before the St. Andrew Parish Court on May 12. The Burger King employees were arrested last week after an audit revealed that millions have been defrauded from the Harborview branch. It's alleged that the fraud was committed over the period December 2022 to March of this year. The employees are accused of pocketing the funds after voiding orders. Oh, dirty thief them. Anyway now, people, you see me I want them but river them but them not here. A teen reportedly drowned after slipping into a river in Ocherios yesterday. The deceased has been identified as 19-year-old Romone King of Kitsiltown address in St. Catherine. Police reported about 3 p.m. King allegedly drowned after he slipped and fell into the river. Residents alerted the police and guess what? They later fished King from the river. Dead. Who can hear will feel? Yes, see the man me come and me tell you, you know. Careful of the water. The water look blood. And look at that. In Japan and in dead. Anyways, that is that way that is concerned. Watch our go on now, my people. JTA president come out and attack. And the teacher them decide say, yo, what's so want to leave this union here, no? Because it don't make no sense. Here we go on.
Has the Jamaican education system failed? Absolutely not. You and I sitting here are products of same. Is there room for improvement? Whole heap, because the tentacles of colonialism continue. For every one of us, we have those who have fallen through the cracks, and the safety nets are not there because the resources too are not there to facilitate and to help the teachers to carry out the responsibility of nurturing the future. our budgetary allocation was $122 billion for the 2022-23. It sounds like a whole heap of money, but teacher get paid out of that. Fixing schools, giving schools. If these sums are adequate, because the study says they are adequate, why are so many schools, and many of you would be volunteers, you go to your children's school, or you would be volunteers as PTA, why do you have to do so much fundraising if what we spend on education is adequate?
You can't bully me into staying in a union that I don't want to be a part of it. So my verse to say, please withdrawal of GPA reduction, as I no longer want to be a part of the union.
Yes.
Now my verse is telling me that they are being advised, or they were advised that and I signed this from January.
Yes.
And now they are being advised that there's a special form, which I'll be honest with you, I saw the form being promoted by other teachers, but I said I never signed a form to come in, so I'm not going to sign a form to get out. A letter should suffice, because I owe no obligation to them. After saying I'm not signing this form, lo and behold, there's another release from the GPA which nullifies this form, and that if you want to get out of the union, then you have to call their regional office or their head office, which I find to be a dastardly act. The dues nigga was 5/8 of 1%. 5/8 of 1%.
Yeah.
That was the due. Presently, we are paying 1% of our salaries to the union, and they didn't even bring it to conference or anything for this increase to take place. We have been having these discussions about another union representing us for maybe the better part of 2 years. But again, we have been trying to get the legal aspects dealt with. But you know the life of a teacher sometimes.
Yes.
You know, and even with this negotiation that we are seeing, that teachers on a whole are only up in arms when it becomes salary time. You know, when you're trying to deal with the other issues of education, you don't get much participation.